Today is the 31st of July 2023. The time is 4:17 a.m. And what I'm going to do, you may not be able to hear it unless you have on headphones. He already changed it. I heard it change. Like I said, this man is watching me even while I'm asleep. Because he know what I'm getting ready to do right now. I heard the food truck, the sound of it, because it was saying boom, 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 boom. Now it's just that solid, because you can't record this solid sound. But you can record it. You just have to have some headphones on. I'm telling you, I don't think this man is of this world. I think he's from another dimension. I don't think this man is one of us. Either he's from another dimension or he's a clone. So he don't sleep. He run that thing all night long. And I don't know if you'll be able to hear it unless you put on headphones. But if you put on headphones, you'll be able to hear the sound of it. And he changed it. He had me started back before I even got outside. Before I even got up out of this chair, he changed the sound. I'm telling you, this man is watching me in this house. And it's dark. I hadn't even cut the light on. That's why everywhere I go, that it go to my stomach. My stomach's hurt because this whatever this stuff is he putting in me, it's steady scratching my stomach, and I'm steady gaining this weight. Look at that energy back there on this one, back there, all up in the ceiling, cause he's sending it in here through the pipes under this house. Mm. They got us completely surrounded. It's getting worse and worse. It's getting worse and worse. And I did contact my sister lawyer to let him know what we're going through. But see, he wanted them to. You got a weird taste. This is sugar-free stuff. I can't drink just plain water. I wish I could, but I just don't like plain water. I did have a water one time. It tasted. It didn't have no taste. It just tastes clear and clean. I can't even remember what it was. But he gonna run that thing until about 10 o'clock. He runs out. I'm telling you, this man is prostituting me. I prayed to God earlier, and I told God I wanted to bring charges against him in the heaven, the courts of heaven. I don't know how to do it. I got a book that talks about the courts of heaven, and I went and asked God that I would like to bring this charge against this man, him, and whoever else is involved in the courts of heaven, as Jesus is my representative. Don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't even know. Oh, but I asked God to judge him for rape and sodomy. For rape and sodomy. Him and whoever else is involved. It might be murder too, because they might kill me. I don't know. I don't know what this stuff gonna do to me. I keep thinking about the prophetess. She's saying they're gonna be some type of a V, and people gonna have fevers, and the fevers is gonna be coming from the dehydration. All the fever gonna cause the dehydration, but they're gonna start bleeding from the eye. I do believe this is what it is. I believe this is what it is right here, because they are dehydrating us. Sometimes I look at when they first started attacking me, I wake up in the morning, my eye would be bloodshot, and when I would try to go to sleep that night, it felt like a bunch of little tiny things would be in my eyes. But I would wake up in the morning with both my eyes would be bloodshot red. Oh, I got some homemade vinegar. I made 2 big jars of it. You know. So I started taking that night before I go to bed, and then taking uh, a shot of vinegar and lemon. And then in the morning, I'm gonna drink some in the morning, cause I'm just praying that this stuff will help me get this weight off of me. Um, Help my stomach. Cause my grandson, he really noticed rather, that the weight I gained. But then he said it looked good on me. I don't want it to look good on me. Cause I got clothes I need to fit. And I need my stomach flat. Oh, brand new dress, but it ain't brand new cause I had them. I just never wore them. They still had a tag on them until I washed them. I had to wash up some of my clothes cause this energy that's coming out from under this floor got in the containers and had my clothes smelling like old Lord. You ever smell old Lord? That's how my clothes smell. And so I had to unpack them and wash them, then pack them back up. So I may have to rewash them again, get that smell out of them. I'm just hoping we'll be gone from here. I'm gonna have to pray and God to put me on a fast. Cause I've been trying to go on one, but this technology in my belly, I wake up hungry. That's why I know it's them, cause all my life I ain't never woke up hungry. Never been a person to sleep in the daytime. They puts me to sleep. I don't like sleeping in the daytime, but it puts me to sleep. And I know it be them, cause I can feel it. They keep attacking my forehead. So I don't know if they're trying to cause me to have Pick's disease or what. Because Pick's disease is dealing with your frontal lobe, where you forget. My sister, that's how they did stuff. That's what they did with her. It's air. It's something wrong with this electricity mess up. Current, so I don't know what this frequency is. Something. But when they first diagnosed my sister, they said she had brain shrinkage. And I'm feeling something right there, my something. Brain shrinkage and holes in her brain. And I do know this stuff causes your brain cell to shrink. So if your brain cells shrink, that means your brain is shrinking. And also, it causes holes in your brain because it's leaking collagen. Then the second time they diagnosed her with Pick's disease, that's dealing with your frontal lobe. Because she kept asking the same question. When you have Pick's disease, you lose your short-term memory. Uh, she remember things that happened years ago, but she had it come through because she would think it happened to her, but it would be me. So she remembered things about me, but she was saying it was her. And then they said she had ended up with Alzheimer's. But it's not. Those are symptoms of Alzheimer's. That two right there, which one is false? This one. This the false one. But I'm talking, I can see that false tooth, but I can't see my real tooth. It look like I just got one big tooth sitting there. But anyway, um, what am I saying? Oh, this stuff give you the symptoms because when you have Alzheimer's, it's coming from a lack of protein in your brain. But see, this is coming from these people attacking her. They did this to her. She can't walk because they attack her. They attacking my legs right now. They attack your muscles. They attacking my legs because sometimes it hurts me to walk. But I keep walking. See, she gave up. And then she will fight you. Oh my toe bone. She will fight you because she didn't want to walk. I guess her legs were hurting. But see, she didn't know what was going on. I do. And so I'm trying to fight for the both of us. So she still be doing stuff. I don't know, she wanted to get out and walk. Before she didn't want to walk. Now she want to walk, but she can't walk. So she can manipulate her legs to hang off the bed. And then when she do that, her whole body just fall off the bed. But then she be laying on the floor talking about, I can't get up, I can't get up, I can't walk. I said, hey, why are you on the floor then? Why are you throwing your legs off the bed? I didn't even know she could move her legs. But and then she kept doing it. So I had to fix her bed up against her dresser. So, because the only one side of the bed, she tried to fall out. Because once she start doing something, it's just in her brain to keep doing it. Like she keep putting on her feeding tube. I go in there, she don't pull on the part that's up here. She pull on the part that's connected to the feeding tube or with the thing that's hanging, and spill all her food on her. She be in the bed, and she keep putting. I had it tape on it and everything. She still put it. And then it just leaks in the bed. Oh, oh, here it is. Look, 4:35. I'm up on this video. Look at all that energy. It's on this chew. It's on me. Like I said, I'm submerged in it. You can see it moving, the movement of it in that gold mirror. It's on my face too. I don't know what that puffiness is. It's in this cheek right here. It's not over here, but it's over. You see they had that and then folded. This one not. Feel like there's something. It's really sad. That food is still going. It's gonna keep going. I just pray that you can hear it without headphones. I need to go ahead and try to get some sleep, but I don't want to be raped, not sodomized. But if I go to sleep, that's what they're gonna do to me. Oh, I still feel that rumbling. But it don't do me no good to move if I go down and in this chair. When I first move down, I don't feel it. But then it comes where I am. If I sit in that hard chair, but it'll do the same. I go in my bedroom. I did go in my bedroom. I was just sitting there looking at the security system. And then I started feeling the rumbling. I just wish that God would tell me somebody that I can contact and these people and they will fight for us. Because it ain't my fight by myself. It's all of us. And we need to let the world know. Those who claim they don't know. Because I do believe the people be lying. But they act like they don't know nothing. Because I was uh, this guy, he had been trying to talk to me on Facebook. And from my hometown. But I didn't know him by his first name, so I didn't know who it was. I mean, his middle name, so I didn't know who it was. And the person who it is been trying to talk to me since I lived home back in the 80s, and I would never talk to him. And so he been asking, can he take me out to dinner? Because I didn't know his middle name, I'm thinking he was the son. So when he contacted me this time, and I said, I'm older than your mama and your daddy. And he said, my daddy's 70 something years old and my mama's 70 something years old. And I said who his mama is. He said, we've been divorced for some years. Oh, I said, because I was thinking it was the son trying to talk to me all this time because I didn't know him by his middle name. So he sent me a phone and told me to call him, so I called him. And I realized who it was. And so we started talking. And we just started, I don't know why I trusted him. Probably because he been trying to talk to me for so long. Ever since I probably might have been in my 20s. He was still in his teens. Because I've been knowing him ever since he was born. Because his mama and my sister were friends. And his aunt and one of my sisters was friends. So I've been knowing him. And I was mad with him. Because somebody told me something he said about me that wasn't true. And so the whole time he was trying to talk to me, I was I was I was just mad with him. And even after we got grown, he got grown. I was out with I was in my 20s, and I might have been in my 30s when he kept running. Yeah, I was in my 30s, early 30s. And he kept trying to talk to me and stuff. So I don't know why I trusted this man. So I was gonna let him come see me, but he just wanted to get my address, evidently. Because he didn't even show up. He didn't call me or nothing. And I mean, I got to be more, I don't know. I guess because I just be here. Well, my daughter be here, but she be in her room. and he tricked me. He didn't even call or nothing. I really don't know if he did something happen, but I had text him, didn't get the answer. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But he been trying to talk to me for a long time. So I finally was gonna let him come see me. So I don't even know. I don't even know. But I don't know. I don't even know. But it's my stomach. It's doing something to my stomach. Cause my stomach feel like it's scratching. But I don't feel. I don't know if it's going. Probably it probably is. Look at it. This is my stomach, but it's soft. Show my legs. It seems like I can mash it out to be able to mash it down, and it come out one way or the other. I just don't know what's happening. Look at my arms. They just soft. And I got to to the gym, but I just don't have the energy to go in there and work out on it. I worked out on it about 2 days, and then I stopped because they drain my energy. This Look at it. It's all on the coffee table. You can see it. All at the door. All on. Be submerged under this stuff. You see it on my head. My face just getting wider and wider. And they had dried my sister up. She was getting skinny. But when we put her on that feeding tube now, her butt is big. I mean, heavy too. I have a time that she be trying to keep me from turning her over because I have to clean her. And she, like, I'm trying to turn her this way. She putting her weight back that way. And I told her, girl, just this butt is heavy. Excuse me. See, that's how I bounce. And whatever they're doing to me in my stomach is causing my belts to be like that. I got to get up from here. So that vibration is in this chair. This is saying. Sick my stomach. And that bothers me because I don't know what they doing to me. I don't know what it's doing. What is it, what is it doing to my organs inside my body? And so I started buying me extra large shirts that have where you can't see my stomach. Oh, now the ceiling look red. Look, it's red, yellow, something. I didn't get my feet off this floor. So burning my feet. And when you try to tell people what you're going through, it's like they just can't comprehend. You know, I guess if it wasn't happening to me, I might have the same reaction. But I listen to people. Cause when my sister was telling me that she could see us, she said she sees us in her house and she see people walking through her room. Even my dead sister, she said she would see her in her house, and she would see me and my other sisters in her house, and people walking through her walls. So these people evidently got pictures of us and my other sister that don't even live here. Even my dead sister, she lived in D.C. because she said she would see us in her house. And that she hear wind in her head. But it wasn't wind, it was technology. So she started hearing the things and seeing things before I did. Then I can't say that because I started having problems in the 80s. It was just different in hers. Because it was sounding like somebody was cooking in the kitchen. I could hear pots rattling. And it was my heart. My heart would overbeat and beat till it was uh, make my body vibrate, push. My body would be just doing like this here. And there was this guy who was stationed at Fort Bragg. And he never did try to court me or nothing, but he used to come see me. But he never tried nothing. He never tried to kiss me, never touched me, never nothing. We would just talk. And I remember this one time, my heart was beating like that, and I started hearing pots rattling. And I said, do you hear that? I think that's the last time he came. I wonder, was he doing something to me? I just wonder. He acted real nice though. But the last guy I talked to, he acted real nice too. Because I met him a year before we actually were real, before things happened. He didn't try to kiss me or nothing either when we first met. That's why I trusted him But he started coming back to see me because he got married with me over divorce court. And so evidently he had a bad divorce. I was on the woman's side, he was on the man's side. He got married and left. And I didn't see him no more until I text him and I asked him, was he gang stalking me? Because when we would go out to eat, we would always be sitting by somebody that would be talking about me, and he would act like he heard nothing. And at the time, I wouldn't know that. I didn't know being gang stalk. I didn't know what it was. I knew something was going on, but I didn't know what until this pastor. She told me, she gave me some videos to look at on YouTube, and I started looking at them, and it's when I realized that they're going through the same thing I'm going through. And that's when I realized, I found out it was called gang stalking. So I texted him because I just went back in my head, and that's what he was doing, setting me up to be a type. But he just seemed so nice. That's how they trick you by their niceness. So nice. I have a hard time getting this back tight where it don't be just hanging, a little lump hanging. Then this here, all this here just fall down because the hot energy is sits in my throat, and it just dehydrates my neck from the inside. So I have to do a lot of work on the outside. I'm trying to think. No, I think I took all the. I'm gonna start by taking that collagen, some type of collagen. Oh, taking some protein shakes or something. Maybe it'll help me lose weight. Hopefully, instead of being flabby, I have some muscle mass. Hopefully, it burns my face though. I'm gonna have to get off of here if I'm hearing that sizzling. That sizzling. And the noises is what causes your brain cells to shrink. And so when your brain cells shrink, that means your brain is shrinking. And that's what I hear. I go in my room, I hear the bullhorn. That's why I know they did something different because I had stopped hearing the bullhorn sound. But when that cable man hooked up that cable over there, the the bullhorn sounds came back when I go in my bedroom. I got little knots in my skin that they be attacking. That's why they be shooting, putting this stuff in my skin. What I need to do, I guess I need to just get me a gallon. No, I ain't drinking that one out. But I do have some distilled water. I got some of that baby water too. The gallons of it. I might just need to drink maybe a gallon of water a day. That's what to do. Think of it, I'm gonna have to do something. I think if I do that, it'll get this stuff out of my body. I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna get some more gallons of water. Oh, excuse me. I don't. I don't even know if that'll work or not. Anyway, I need to get up and put my CD back on. I probably come back again. 'Cause I know he's not gonna stop.